So the second thing I'd do differently, I'm doing it now, but I could have done it much earlier. And in fact, it was raised by my business mentor, Philip. He said to me, "What do you do for Rob?" So I'd start listing all the things I'd get involved in. He says, "Yeah, but that's family. That's because you're a dad. That's because you're a husband." And then I'd list other things. He said, "Yeah, that's because you own the business. What do you do for yourself?" What he was getting at is, how do I chill out? How do I relax? And the answer was nothing. I was involved in various clubs and societies, but it was for other people, giving out and giving out. What he was worried about is me just burning out. And so I came up with I'll have a massage and he said, "A massage?"
Just one.
Just one. So regular. And I've kept that up for years now, every fortnight. Yeah. And it's just something I do for myself. It's pampering, but it gets me into the right. I can switch off from work, I can switch off from family, and it's just about quelling the mind, because you do need space. Otherwise, you're giving out all the time if you're a business owner to staff, and giving out. I've got 6 kids, so that's quite a large family. I wish I'd been asked that question much earlier. Maybe I wouldn't have been a workaholic.
That is wise words right there.
I'd been a workaholic since 20s, 30s, 40s, and there comes a point where your body tells you not having it. You need some recharge.
Well, that's the thing, I think, because you see people, burning out, or they think they're burnt out. When they're tired, they're worn out. Sometimes they physically get in and stuff like that. But for me, it's that whole idea of being in tune with yourself. And I think what we typically do, business owners, entrepreneurs, they're kind of like type A personalities, which means their natural instinct is to push beyond.
Right.
So when I'm tired, I'll push another few hours in. When I'm feeling this, I'll go a bit harder. And I think as long as you're in tune with yourself, it's not about, because some people misinterpret that about not working too hard. And it's like, well, actually, if you look at all the people that are really successful, they work really hard and long hours. But I do think it's the energy you bring to it. And if you're not tuned into yourself and you're not getting those messages, then the natural instinct is to override any of that and just keep pushing through. And this is like the athlete who they have to train beyond the pain of the body, but not picking up that they're about to ping a major part, they blow their knee out or something. And I think, because I'm curious, but it's just as a sideline question, right, Rob? So take from your perspective, because you've come full circle and you have got time, or you've got as much time as you want now, right? That's the
difference,
right? So I'm still betrothed to my business, and there's a degree of demand from that business, right? But you have, to some degree, you can set your own calendar and stuff. Like, how much do you think, on the journey you say, right, I'm going to work really, really hard because I've got these really big, exciting goals. Then you achieve the goal. It's easy to look back at what you missed out on. Yeah. Because you sacrificed for the big goal. Yeah. So without having regret per se, you say about going back to the beginning and really, I wish someone had told me to take more time out and stuff. What do you actually mean by that? Like, do you just mean I wish I'd just taken a little bit more massage time along the way? Or do you feel like now you know that maybe you made sacrifices that you're uncomfortable with retrospectively?
No, probably the former. Taking time out for me, as opposed to giving out to others, which kind of sounds a bit sort of self-serving, but you've got to look after number one first before you can be any good to anyone else. So, I mean, I just came up with that because that was something I could do, but it's being in the gym, although that was triggered by medical and type 2 diabetes and being 5 stone overweight. But now the massage and the exercise and the weight training all go together, and I actually enjoy going to the gym. I've been going for 3 years. Again, it's for me. Yeah. I mean, it's obviously for my family, so I hopefully live a bit longer. But it's finding those things. Even going for a long walk. Went with Christina, my other half, last week. 7-mile walk together during the day on a Friday. It was just lovely taking a bacon bap as well at the little village bakery there. But I think it's sometimes you just want to slow life down. I'm approaching 60, and life can be as quick as you want. And I've missed out. I think it does touch on what you just said, George. Time could be over pretty quick. You don't know what's around the corner tomorrow, and you miss the little things in the day that make life worthwhile, as opposed to the continual striving. I'd always be I always want to try and achieve and do better, but there is a point at which it becomes too much.